But how? Just how? I'm gonna get hit for 6 in the comments. But how? How? What I do? What did I do that made you fat?
You're stressing me out, bro. So what if she had that luxury and she gained weight?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why in a relationship?
Right, that's what I say. How thick is too thick?
No, but that is what.
So then what you gonna leave her?
She gained weight, but she didn't gain weight where it was unattractive.
So what if she gains weight unattractive? What are you gonna do?
I'll ask her if she's sick. Yeah.
Wow, Jesse. Wow, Jesse. That is
Alright, guys, so good afternoon to the viewers, good afternoon to the cast today. Today's a interesting topic, right? How thick is too thick? Now, the viewers who are looking at this is one of those controversial topics now because everybody have a preference type, this and that, what they think is thick, slim, thick, fat, for lack of a better word, these kind of things, right? So, we're going to discuss it as always on like my podcast. We have different angles. Everybody have a different angle that they take the particular topic, right?
Yeah.
So this week we have JL again. We have Aki Del.
So question, right?
Yeah,
myself. How are we defining thick as? Let me start off like that.
Let us start with Jesse.
Okay. In my opinion, back to buy some facts. Yeah. But in my opinion, I think we looking at dress size, anything between dress size 4 and dress size 8, right?
Okay.
Now,
So if this person is like 5'5" or 5'7",
mm-hmm. Right, then I'll use the BMI.
you're going to use BMI. So let's go on a date. So what's your BMI, girl?
Yeah, like it's kind of shallow in a sense.
Oh, that's shallow.
Yeah, like you cannot judge somebody. I wouldn't say even judge it, but
Yeah.
like weight is like a very funny topic to talk about in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, it have what to say. Like everybody have their preference, but certain people cannot do certain stuff because of like health conditions.
Right.
So that is what I advocating for. Not say I advocating for overweightness or obesity or whatever.
Right.
But I'm more on the angle of like certain people have like different reasons why they can't lose weight.
Yeah.
And their body structure. What if this person is big bone? How do you call it?
I'm not fat, I'm big bone.
That's a myth, but
That's a myth.
yeah, that's a myth. We'll debunk that soon. But body structure, yes. I don't want to use the wrong term, but alright. For example, I think is mesomorph, endomorph, those type of builds. Don't quote me, I'm not a kinesiologist, but it's around those kind of terms now. So if you're talking about body structure like that, yeah, some people build muscle and look a certain way. Others might do the same thing and look at next way, right? So for sure, yeah.
But you just standardize it and say between a size 4 and a size 8.
Right? Yeah, size 8, yeah.
So what you're saying, like in weight, like in terms of dating, right? We talk about weight in terms of dating.
Right. Yeah, because, alright, Jill, size 4 to size 8 is a healthy looking person.
Not for everyone, because I get if they are a tall person, my healthy that person can try.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but
say, no, like,
I mean, what is wrong with thick? Seriously, what is wrong with thick?
Alright, well, I wouldn't say anything wrong with thick, It's just, in my opinion, you have to know what you're doing when it comes to being thick now. Because
but they're thick, but they're not overweight. They're
not
balanced.
overweight.
They are balanced, they're proportional, but they're thick.
thick and overweight.
Thick and over. So what you saying? Thick and overweight is the same thing, Jassy. That's why
but that's why
in your mind, it's the same thing.
So alright, like give an example. What? Alright, a popular model. Any popular model?
I don't know any model.
You don't know any?
The only model I know is probably Naomi Campbell and Wendy.
And Rihanna and things like that.
Are they thick?
Huh?
Are they thick?
Rihanna does be occasionally thick.
Yeah, Rihanna does be occasionally thick, yeah.
What is she thick? Not
She does be occasionally thick.
Well, it's occasionally thick.
And like
Because Rihanna weight
Beyonce
fluctuates. I'm like most.
Beyonce.
Yes, Beyonce thick.
Beyonce
Like
thick.
most females, their body weight fluctuates.
Right, fair point.
So like now quarantine, you
Really
have to wait to gym. No way to gym. Most people home, yeah, we gonna eat. So you know, you get your thickness.
Well, alright.
But everyone have to know the limits.
That's the thing. So I think that's where the real conversation will start because that's the question being posed now. How thick is too thick? You understand? So where do we draw the line?
Again, for everyone, it's probably different. All I know, I could say, thick ties save lives.
I've been eating carbs since 95 and I've heard thick thighs save lives.
So,
It really does, I just say that.
Nah, it really doesn't. Nah, boy, my life never got saved now. Boy.
I guess you probably wasn't with, you probably
good
just
tickle.
was like either.
So yeah, like it
So
depends.
we have to
It
say.
depends.
Nah,
like,
I
if
know
you-
you just say.
If it's a long-term relationship, like the weight have to stop at a certain point.
Right.
So like to me, you cannot be. I don't want to say you cannot be in a relationship, but if you're like a health conscious person,
Yeah.
like a certain weight is too much.
Right.
So let's say you make a child.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to stay at that weight forever.
Yeah,
have
you
to
get
work it
baby
out
fat and whatnot.
and work it out.
Yeah.
But if you stay with that weight, get a next child or some kind of health condition, that's kind of unhealthy, in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not only the female put on the weight, sometimes the male put on the weight. So you cannot come and tell me about my weight and you're not looking any way near fit.
Oh my God, get out of here! Get out of here! Bam, everyone, run for the hills! It's Fatzilla!
Well,
Do not come and tell me I need to be between a size 4 and an 8
Alright.
and you is looking like Santa Claus son.
fair point.
That
Fair point.
no,
So-
we're not doing that. We're not
But
doing
then remember, so men visual. You're
that. So
not visual.
my eyes blind.
No means saying.
No, I blind. I am
Alright,
blind.
What generally attracts a
You-
woman to a man?
So you really think we don't look at all, yeah?
No. You do. Well, look at me. I just. No, we do.
Just say it for yourself. But I mean, and nowadays, as you see, most couples actually go into the gym together. So yeah,
Yeah, you can
it's
go-
I
all
wouldn't say
about the
most.
aesthetics these days.
I wouldn't say most.
A lot.
So if you meet a thick girl,
I'll say
just
so.
and the person who wants to go to gym, you go
Yeah,
to
but I encourage that. You know, I encourage.
What
you
you
know
would
what, you
not
know-
just go
What do you
with.
mean? I work out.
What you would
Where?
not go with.
Where,
a
Jesse?
thick girl.
Where?
I have a home gym.
No, I don't mean you have which partner? I don't mean your place. No, I mean like where you work out anybody.
For real, I don't really. I know I'm perfect and thing, but I don't have much to do.
The
but-
results aren't showing. Something you're doing wrong.
But maybe I just say work out for this episode in particular. But
So what is your take on the health condition?
yeah, that's the thing. Right? That's what I want to really come to. So I was doing some research because you didn't want to come and just sound like you're on this fat shaming vibe and this kind of thing. Because body shaming. Well, yeah. I did some. You all know about CDC?
Nah.
CDC, right? That is Center for Disease and Control Prevention, right?
Yeah.
That is US based, whatnot. Now, they actually have numerous articles talking about the effects of being overweight and obese.
Okay.
Now, before I even go into what CDC says, remember before I mentioned BMI, right? And you made the joke about you go and ask the girl on your data, so is your BMI? No, I'm not going to do that. But
Are you?
no, I really don't. But generally, BMI body mass index now is the global standard for to determine if somebody is, overweight, underweight, healthy, whatnot, right? Now, the overweight category usually falls, I believe, over 24, between 25, right, to 30, right? That's overweight. And then obesity is 30 plus, right? And then, as we heard earlier, there's next level of obesity where you're getting carried on strollers and these kind of things, right? Now, going back to what CDC has to say, and notice the two groups they target, overweight and obesity, right? Now, they say these are the number of possible diseases associated with those two categories, right? So I'll just call some that we don't need to do much research for, that everybody know of. So type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, strokes, right? Well, I don't want to use low quality of life as an example, but osteoarthritis. So
okay, so I mean all these things you're saying, and yes, I do. But at the same time, there's a lot of people who is not overweight, so it's probably actually on their BMI or even a little on the way, suffers with those diseases.
Right. Not the osteoarthritis.
Yeah,
that's honestly overweight kind of.
But they have arthritis.
But
But
I know.
No, but that's not. Before I continue, she made a good point there. But
so it's not just about the body weight too. It's like what you eating.
Right, but those people who you mentioned, yes, is what they eating and whatnot. But generally, if you see a funeral program, right? You see a fat guy, right, or thick or whatever, guy or girl.
So you just assume it's that okay?
You will assume, yes.
No, you assume. I'm not gonna assume it. I don't know this guy. I don't know his history.
So you would assume a fat person in a funeral.
Yeah.
Just dead.
Yeah, man, because
Just you're wilding.
No.
You are wilding.
Just last night I see
Just
on
say
Facebook.
no. You are wilding. You can't just assume that.
No.
So if
So
you
what
get chop
are-
up, if you get chop up,
Okay.
if you get shoot.
Right.
But
But
no,
what's
it's
it-
heart
what is
attack.
But
It's
it's
heart
a
attack.
disease. Come on,
So you wilding.
Yeah. No, because
So if you see a skinny person on the funeral program.
you think the other things you just say,
See,
probably
shoot
get
and-
shot and something so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you understand?
You
Because
are being so uncultured right now.
no, I mean real. Let me watch
I
one
do not
example.
just go and watch funeral program and just start the song.
No, because yesterday I really, honestly, on Facebook, I really saw a really huge guy in the pamphlet.
Yeah.
Say rest in peace thinking. So I say, hey boy, massive heart attack. But that don't have to be the case.
Yeah.
But when I saw, even last week, I know people die weekly, daily.
Yeah.
I saw somebody else post up something, a slim guy, so I started to think, get shot or something. I mean, it might be wrong to think like that.
It
but
is
Most people,
wrong.
but you think most people think like
most people do. Let's be real. You see a fat guy and a slim guy walking down the road, right? Two of them, let's say the fat guy jumps down. You're thinking some kind of hard thing. You understand?
And little do you know that skinny guy could be the guy that is most unhealthy.
Yeah,
That's
I wouldn't
the
say no,
most
but that's an outlier again.
Ugh.
You understand? When we talking about diseases associated now with the slimmer ones, you will talk about anorexia and these kind of things.
Oh my
So you-
god.
Yeah. So remember the list that I just called here, right? From same CDC is what is commonly
Okay, but,
associated with that weight.
When last that article was updated?
It's 2021.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a research, man. No,
No,
it's
but,
2021.
and who was it?
Oh,
where
sorry,
was it based?
2020, sorry.
And where was it based? So that's
US based.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why.
Then
So
yeah.
another question,
Mhm.
right? I think like for men, weight is not a big thing.
Yeah.
For certain guys, weight is not a big thing. But for
Unless it's Josie.
unless it's just it. But for girls, so a question to the girls, so you check a fat guy, no problem. Once his personality is okay.
I like that question.
Okay,
Will you? You're laughing, but
I am, but at this part,
uh-huh.
okay, what are we talking about fat? Like, when we talking about fat, like, what is
Right,
fat?
we're using
And
alright.
it's fat because to me, I mean, you all see how small I am. So, I don't want nobody to kill me.
Also, why does the
No, I said
fat
thick.
guy
I
has
did
to
not
kill
say
you?
fat, I said thick.
Oh, why does the thick guy have to kill you now?
Again, I'm small.
Oh.
So I am looking for someone to match my body structure.
Right.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
As I said that, because do not come and tell me what my size
Mhm.
and then
You're not looking at a particular way.
you wanna
Yeah,
get
that's why I say
overweight.
everybody have their preferences now. Like Jassy have like a strange weird preference. Like he
What?
doesn't want a certain body type.
Dude,
But-
that is not true. I love everybody. You understand?
You just
I
said
know
there has
that.
to be a standard 4 to 8.
Say what-
Right. I'm just saying that.
But I am telling you, there are some 9s and 10s and even up to 13s looking damn good.
Alright. Good is relative, but okay.
Now I find like
Are you
that-
looking good, Justy?
Always.
Good is relative.
I just think like
No,
people promote like overweight or obesity like it's a trend or something
and like it's a good thing.
like it's a good thing.
I don't think they promote, again, or you're mixing up overweight with thick.
Let me-
Thick, alright. We're
like
going
I-
back to the. Just now, we're going back to what is thick, right? Thick.
Listen,
if we use
okay,
them,
for females, let me tell you what
Yeah.
what females, in females, man, what is thick
Right.
is when you have the thighs and the butt to match.
alright, and
Right.
I agree with that.
And nice little figure 8, you're thick.
Didn't I
You're
just said
full
48?
No, I said figure 8.
Oh, the
shape.
okay,
Oh
right.
my
The shape.
word.
Oh,
You-
I'm
I'll
sorry. I'm
count you.
sorry.
You know you're filling out that jeans, good.
Right.
Mhm.
You're thick.
Okay.
Nobody's saying overweight. Why are you confusing the boats?
Where to begin, right? You want
So
to answer?
basically you're telling me anything over size 8 is overweight.
Yeah,
Generally,
I-
So you're
yeah.
telling me I am on my way to being overweight.
I don't know you're being right.
But I tell you I wear size 8.
Well, you're inside.
No, but you're saying anything over size 8 is overweight.
I think what Jassy is saying, in a sense, is like for large women, they think like they could have that size and stay that size forever now, in a sense. My thing about it is like after a certain point, you have to like get healthy and you have to like watch your weight and all
Metabolism
this
is
kind of
so
stuff.
long and thing.
And maybe just maybe them probably really want to be eating greens all the time. There's some people that
You
actually
really feel so?
Like people like Lizzo and stuff, like
Ooh, the cool show.
nah, like I
Like
find like
you right now.
I find like Lizzo does overdo it
oh my god.
because like everybody knows she's fat, and I know like Lizzo is very talented. I have Lizzo songs.
Yeah, yeah.
I have Lizzo songs.
We
on my
mean
phone.
disputing talent, yeah.
She's a good singer, but
Yeah.
I feel like she tries to promote like obesity
Unhealthiness,
and
yeah.
unhealthiness. I
Listen,
really like that.
everybody bang on her sense, right?
True.
You'll be surprised. No, you're saying this like
Again, they have to know their limit. Why are you watching one person health or weight and want to be like that person? No, you be yourself. You have to know your limits, your body structure, what you could tote around,
True.
right? Because when you walk in this, you have to tote around that weight.
Remember, it's a lot of, start to say, a lot of delusional folks out there.
Like you.
Well, you know to say that, but no, serious talk, because you just mentioned, alright, everybody have to know themselves, whatnot. We were talking earlier about one of our friends with her Instagram post. She will call herself a tiki.
I think she's a thinking.
I can't think she's a picky.
I
You just disagree because you has a standard size.
I really don't want to call nobody name. Anyway, she's not a tiki. Alright?
So by
Alright,
your
okay.
definition, she's not.
Alright, I'm
by
going
your
to
definition,
call her average weight and height, and you tell me if that is thick, right? So
You put him on this one again.
220 pounds, right?
You weigh her?
Yeah, 220 pounds.
No, you weigh her.
Yeah, she was a little less.
No, you weigh her.
Yeah, that was job. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, took up. You want to see the picture?
No. You literally took her up and weigh her.
On a scale, yeah.
You put
Like-
her on a scale.
like a
You
salami.
just say
Mhm.
put her on a scale.
Yeah.
And you got
And
how
I
much
think like
pounds?
Jassy.
How much pounds you got?
Let me say roughly 220. But here the height. This is the dynamic here. So she's 5'0". Come on. Oh, yeah. He's changed up.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
my
No, but it's thick, right? Right.
I never said that is thick again.
I think like
Right.
If she's calling herself thick, then I mean,
I think
then
nobody.
again, that's your friend and you delusional. So
Maybe I don't know that is thick.
Nobody cannot keep their high school body forever. And
Yeah.
that is something I need to
and
like.
some of us was big in high school.
Yeah.
And you have to get small. you cannot stay at that same weight.
But what if I was small in high school?
Mm-hmm.
So
And
you,
you get big.
you would have to full up.
Mhm.
That
You
is-
have to.
yeah, like you will never stay the same size you was like.
Yeah.
I might be looking like
So you was what, bigger,
smaller than I was smaller than this and shorter than
So
this.
you was anorexic.
Yeah. I'm not anorexic, but I was slim.
You was far from the kitchen. Okay,
Wow.
far from the kitchen.
But enough some people like after high school they don't gym, they don't work on themselves or whatever.
Yeah,
I
like,
and they
honestly
get
don't
overweight.
believe everybody have to gym. You don't have to go to gym. I mean, a little daily walk. You
Yeah,
like.
little daily
oh,
walk,
but
little jog
the point of him saying gym is really keeping active.
to keep it active.
Yeah. So it's not to say you're going to be this gym junkie or something like that.
Nah.
You're not saying that. But like when my
Every
doctor says
weekend.
just 30 minutes a day you need of exercise and you're good. Whether it be just a same pace walk, jog, whatever. Skipping is a real dread form of cardio. I always thought was a feminine kind of thing. Yeah. But
So you do like
You
to
really
No, I never used to
uncultured.
skip.
You're really uncultured.
no, I
you
now
like
start
totally-
skipping. Mainline to
You
tell you.
just said it was a feminine thing. What makes skipping feminine?
Alright, you know the thing, skip to my loop. Only bubbles and head used to be playing them thing. You understand? And the fellas used to play that, they used to get dust out. So why are you doing that for? You understand?
I never played that.
skipping is I don't find skipping feminine.
No, I say it's not.
You
No.
only recently figured that out.
Yeah,
Only
because
recently figured that out,
yeah.
Jesse.
And yeah, that's straight from the topic.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, just alright. The point of that little thing there was really just to show how little bits of exercise is required just to stay
at the same weight.
stay at the same weight or even just to be healthy. Now we are not talking about those who have special complications, women with PCOS, who have certain eating disorders, these kind of things.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the average woman, the average man,
as well.
yeah, who is eating 2 meals, 3 meals a day regularly. How thick is too thick? That's the question. And what I am based in,
Wait, it was just a normal, right? So how thick is too thick for men?
same
If
standard.
I want to have a belly.
Same standard, you tell
yeah,
them.
it's too much
Yeah,
fat.
same standard. But remember, men don't wear dress, so I can't say dress size 48.
So then what it is for men?
I think like if a man have a butt, I find that's too much. Like you cannot be 20, 25 and have a butt. As a man,
Yeah.
that's too much.
Unless she wants to like rub her
No, I talk about a man. I don't talk about women. I talk about men.
But she probably like his belly.
Well, to me,
Not everybody wants that.
this might sound real sexist to me. It don't really matter for men,
Huh?
Yeah.
And that's why I say it don't really
it don't
matter.
really,
It don't
because remember the
But
same
it
friend.
matters for women.
Yeah, because men
Because
have visual.
what?
Men
So
have visual.
again, are we blind? Are we wearing them
Me
shades
say no, but Hollywood faster go with a big belly man
All you
than
go faster go with a big belly
than
man.
a
All-
man will go with a big belly girl. Let me be real. Let me be real.
I would say that.
No, but let me be real.
I don't feel like you're being real. I really don't feel like. Have you been with a big belly girl?
No, I would say that proudly.
No.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I can't.
Nah, don't worry. This one, you cannot admit this one.
No, actually, I wasn't even going to ask about you because we know you went there, done that, still doing it, loving it. But you know, Jassy, is he lying?
Nah, it's alright.
No. Only athletes.
Do you have a belly, Jassy?
Well, not while we filming this. If we had filmed it a couple weeks ago, we might have seen a little thing and I would be a hypocrite. But you see, I went and skipped.
You want to?
I went and skipped before the
So you
podcast.
skip and the belly going
Yeah,
down.
What's on the belly going?
But
Watch
when
last
you was
weekend,
with
Jen.
these females, did you have a belly?
With one of them, yeah.
See, that is love. You could get. I find you could get big when
But
you
she-
get
but-
Yeah, you telling me I can't have a big belly,
No,
but
but
you
yeah,
coming
that's-
to me
yeah,
with a
that's
big
jail.
belly. Something more
No, but
here.
here the jail. When we met, I did not have no big belly.
So, were you trying to blame she for your big
No,
belly?
I let myself go. But you see, I had that luxury.
That is love. So you could get it.
So what if she had that luxury and she gained weight?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You, if
Why
you're in a
in a
relationship,
relationship?
Right, that's what I say. How to kiss two
no, but that is what.
So
That is
then what you
the
gonna leave
She
her?
she gained weight, you know, but she didn't gain weight where it was unattractive.
So what if she gains weight unattractive? What are you gonna do?
I'll ask her if she's sick. Yeah.
Wow, Jesse, wow, Jesse. That is
You're with this
considerate.
woman and you gonna be like, babes, you sick?
You're sick.
You know?
Jesse.
That is very
You not
inconsiderate.
even gonna
Oh,
ask.
that is considerate. So,
That is very inconsiderate.
I
You
care
even
about my
want
health.
come down, man,
If
Jesse.
your girl
And you
is
just gonna
getting-
come out and say, you sick?
Yeah,
be like, babes, what's going on? You know, like
something like that.
Yeah, let go by Dr. So. See what's going on.
So much.
Yeah,
That is too much.
Oh, that is too much, though.
That is too much. That is too much.
Dude,
Yeah.
you just jump on health
Yeah,
already.
like-
You didn't even ask, well, what's going on?
What's
Something
going on?
stressing you
Something
out? Is
stressing
it
you
something I
out?
do?
Like,
But
I
how?
stress
Just
you out.
how? I'm gonna get hit for 6 in the house. But how? How? What I do? What did I do that made you fat?
How, Sway? Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
You're stressing me out, bro. You're stressing me out.
So Jassy, you don't think people like stress eat or like
You're stressing me
Right.
out.
So
You're
I'm
upset.
stressing you out, and you do the thing that was
and-
stressing me out to stress you out.
No, that wasn't stressing you out before.
That's it, you know.
Now you had zero stress and you decide now something will probably happen stressing you out and you want to stress me out.
So you go on and you eat
Eat.
Hershey's and real pizza.
Listen, we did not know the weight was coming on, you know. It was that, it probably
just
was,
like-
you was just eating.
you know, it was probably that time of the month and, you know, the
No,
weight
that
was
is
happening.
fair.
Just
No
say-
problem.
But then why you coming and asking me if I'm sick?
if you're sick.
Because if I meet you and you were 120 pounds,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
120 pounds is a
Just say you like to fling people.
no,
What are you
well,
talking about 120 pounds, Jesse? You know it's so much.
but 120 pounds is healthy.
And what did they end up? What did they end up, Jassy?
Like let me say they end up at 160, 170 at 5'2". What? Come on.
At age what? At age what as
What do
well?
you mean at age what? In the 20s? Of course, that is too much.
My thing is like after
So you're
35.
not gonna ask you, she pregnant, you just want to jump up.
Oh
You're sick.
gosh, oh gosh. We asked them other things first.
No,
Yeah.
you just jump out and say, I'm gonna ask her if she's sick.
Yeah, because I know she don't function. So when I really start to notice weight now, there's a little extra tire. Well, they like to call love handles. I have to hold and what is this?
So my
But
question.
don't hold it.
So Jassy,
Don't hold it simple. Don't hold it, hold something else.
another question, Jassy, as well,
Jesus Christ.
is that you real for the health vibe as well.
Yeah,
So
no.
my thing is, if your girl gains over a certain weight, that is grounds for a breakup.
To be honest, I am another shallow.
But that's how you sound. That's how you
Listen.
No,
sound.
I might sound
Come
well,
on,
but
Jesse, go and put that.
No, because we say, let me say,
Mhm.
with a girl 5 years,
right,
you have a child. You
right.
have a child. And
But,
then
but she married to me.
Huh?
But-
Yeah, she's married. Let
Yeah,
me say
because
she's
why
married.
would I give 5 years
If
for?
she married to him, Jesse put out in the prenup. In the prenup, you cannot gain over 145
And let's say
pounds.
she gains with Jassy.
Divorce.
And like the stress eating and those kind of stuff. So you're not going to talk about it or
No, of course we'll go to therapy and thing. Yeah.
But
Therapy
if you-
for weight gain.
Yeah.
Nah, too much Jassy. I can't support
Jesse,
Oh,
I'm
they're
sorry.
really wild.
Jesse, you are in therapy for weight gain.
weight
We
gain.
just
It's a problem.
we just escalate into therapy.
Yeah, obesity is a health condition. True,
I
true,
hope
yeah,
your
come
wife
on.
needs to be a doctor, you know.
Huh?
Your wife needs to be a dietitian.
Well,
That's the only
Yeah,
person who can put with you.
So all the dietitians.
nah, she
Yeah,
will
she
put
needs
me
to be a
on.
dietitian. No,
Nah,
nobody
she'll
putting up
put-
with
she'll
you. Nobody
put with
putting
me.
up with you.
Yeah, so all the dietitians
Damn.
in the
What
chat.
if this girl, you know, she wants to gain muscles? Muscles
Right,
healthy.
right.
But she not gonna be 120 because muscles is weight.
But you know, women don't put on muscle like men. And don't call no bodybuilder woman and thing.
No, but I have muscles.
Where's your muscles, Jill?
I can't make
Sorry.
I just.
These look out to your biceps and
Come on, mama, you shouldn't be cool. I probably have more than you, though. I probably have more than you.
probably not.
Are you
but
seeing these shoulders, huh?
no,
Yeah.
I
You
actually
see
define
this
it. You know. By every
I
time I film it,
feel like if it was defined with a seed, I'm like.
Like that's
But yeah, so this girl wants to gain muscles,
Right.
you know, that's her when she wants to look good
Mm-hmm.
and she walk out and she look tight and things.
Right, right.
So what we doing?
Yeah, you gain your muscle. Muscle is muscle. Muscle is not fat.
Yeah, but she gonna be more than 120.
Right,
She
she'll
might
be
just be 150.
130. No, 150.
So-
She's not going to put on 30 pounds
So-
of muscle.
No,
the next
no.
thing just
Unless she's Serena Williams or something.
Now you're on Serena Williams.
No, I'm not. No, Serena never called Serena.
Serena is a ticky then.
Yeah. Serena is a tiki. Serena is the proper definition of tiki.
But Serena not picking no size 8.
No, of course not.
But that's what we're
But
saying because
no. You
she's
see
a-
how he contradicted
she's
himself?
a very fit
You
person,
see
but
how
she's
she-
thick.
Yeah.
see
So
how-
you can take that kind of thing.
I would say that
He
because she's
contra-
a.
You're contradicting yourself.
You're
You see the
contradicting
standard
myself.
size
Because that
is
is what we
4
tend to
to
say.
8.
Right. You hear what?
4 to 8.
Right, standard. Now Serena is an outlier.
Everything is all
Nah.
for you.
No,
Everything is all liar for you.
In how much woman like Serena Williams then?
I know a couple girls like that.
Yeah,
I
right.
know a couple girls in the
Can you
body
walk
type.
down the street now and point out a Serena Williams?
That's true. Okay, I would give it that.
No.
But at the end of the day,
Come on.
It's not.
By the end of the day,
You
you have to
basically
find
what
one
everybody else, if you're not looking like Serena, need to
I
look
never
like
said
a
that.
mannequin. No, that's basically what you're not looking like Serena, need to look like a
So
mannequin.
Oh my
Or
god.
mannequin.
But the mannequin is the proper model.
Nah, not just say. All
Why
boys.
then?
I see you wilding too much.
What's wrong with that little up and low? Hold it.
Right.
Right, yeah,
And cool yourself.
That is one handle, no problem, you know. But we talk about 4 handles and shifting
How
gears
you
and
having 4 handles? How you having 4 handles? Though?
with that way I just told about if you
How
change
you
from-
having 4? You ever see something with 4 handles?
What do you mean?
You have 2 hands.
All I know the Michelin.
Okay then, ignore it.
You know Michelin? The Michelin man?
No, ignore it to other handles.
Nah, you can't ignore them. You can't ignore them. You understand? Because that's the way you slip off from one handle, but your next one to grab and
At least you're not falling.
oh, is it not fall on them? No, what if she fall on you? It's over.
So
You understand? So,
Oh, but just now, because the when I said if my mama kill me. I know you are bad. Nah, I
no,
am
but
bad.
that's
That's open here.
the way you talk on our reels.
yeah.
If your girl gains too much weight, you have to become because
But
there
that
is
is
no.
not what
There
I
is
push.
no.
No,
Oh,
we
but that
go
is-
therapy.
Huh?
Remember first we go
Weight
ask
gain
if you're
therapy,
sick
weight
and then
gain
we go in
therapy.
therapy.
Well, let's call on in the.
We're not coming. We're not coming.
But
What are we
then
trying to say?
you tell me. You
No,
gotta say.
So something
Babes
wrong
is
with going
sick.
a little therapy
No,
for
no,
that.
no. You said you gonna ask if she's sick.
If she's sick and let's go weight gain, like that's too much. Just
Brother man, if we can fix it over a discussion, we gotta go to the professionals.
and if you can fix it, so if
So
she-
you're going to Mr. whoever, doctor. What's the problem? Why was she gain weight?
And how do we lose this? You understand? If
So
you
if-
say it can't be lost, then I'll be like, alright, doc.
No, but wait,
We'll
wait.
see.
So you're going
so
to
if you
the
can't be lost, you could
therapist.
stay.
You're
You
going to
stay
the
in person.
therapist to
You go-
figure out if the weight could be lost.
Just even allowing nothing, eh?
How did therapist go and find out if the weight could be lost? Shouldn't you go by
Yeah.
some kind of physical treatment, some kind of
dietitian.
doctor or dietitian? Why are you going by the
The
therapist?
therapist is to sort out the eating disorder, right? Why are we moving like we do ourselves? You understand?
No woman I can do access in the make.
Why are we moving so? You think
This
I
girl
just
just
went,
had no.
you
She
think I watch
just
out
had
for
an
one day?
episode. She just had one episode of eating.
mm-hmm.
plenty because of some stress you
Right,
caused.
right.
And you just jump to the first thing you jump
So
into is
after one episode of eating, she will gain 50 pounds.
she did not gain 50 pounds.
I would
That was
know.
the example you used. Well, 40.
I never
120
said- no,
to
no, no.
160.
So
I
what is,
never
so what
said
is
that.
weight gain for you, Jassy? Oh, what limit is the pounds? we going?
No, you can't give a real limit to the pounds. That's why you have to use the BMI. Right? Because
so what we're gonna do? Monthly
Because
checks?
you know, like as you get older, you gain weight. You're
I understand that.
Yeah, because
Yeah, but all I want to
understand
know
that.
is how you gonna make sure she should be in my monthly check.
so-
Alright then, time to do your BMI check.
after every child, we're doing BMI checks.
Listen.
Often you
Are you
do
making
BMI
this
check.
continuous?
No, we're not doing that shame the health message or whatever. Not
Exactly.
We're just doing that
But
on the
alright,
fact that people gain weight and sometimes it happens for unexplainable
Right.
reasons.
I have no problem with that, right? Now, as I said earlier, just a couple minutes before, I said 30 minutes of exercise a day. If I am so-called a tiki hater or whatever, right? I would ensure that both me and whoever I am married to be doing this 30 minutes thing.
Yeah. So you
You understand? So-
I'll
But
take
what
that.
if you
I
know,
could take that. I could take that.
like you don't have time? Because I mean, this woman had to come, go to work, come back, cook for you, see about children.
No?
Who see
So
about
she will not
children?
work and stuff. So you're taking care
That
of
next topic,
But
next
that's
podcast.
true. That's true.
That,
That's
well,
true.
they're trying to trap me out. That's our next topic.
Isn't this is a guy who is marrying for wealth?
Oh my god, look where you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I don't feel it. I know you're not going to get wealth with a stay-at-home mom.
What do you mean?
Then you're marrying a rich person because you know she parents had to get you the thing and then you take it over.
Nah,
I'm
it's
looking
not-
for
nah,
just
it's
see
not-
that's
Nah,
that's
they
the
kind of
game
well
you
fit trying
want.
to build.
Nah, it's not like
But
that.
then what
I ain't looking for that. No.
You're looking to build an empire.
Yeah.
But still, like,
But our next topic here, I'll try to choose. Hey.
I just trying to figure you out, Jassy.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
how you doing these BMI checks? Monthly, yearly, what? What we doing?
Man, we not doing no BMI checks monthly
then-
and these kind of things.
just be for health conscious. girl.
Exactly. That is all. Just be health conscious. Just be exercising and we eating properly. Yes, they are cheat
But
days.
the
What.
weight still come down.
Yeah, because your metabolism slowing down and nobody gonna fight down now. I don't expect
Perfection.
my wife who is 5'2" to be 120 pounds till she's 70. No, that's practical. You understand? I believe by that time.
So every
Especially when
10 years, 10 pounds.
Nah.
I'm asking a question.
Maybe after 50 and thing.
After 50, so she have to maintain that 120 till she 50. After
Nah,
having
just
much
say
children.
that's too much.
I'm
That's
not
too
saying she maintained the 120 till 50. You're trying to twist my words.
No, I'm
But
trying
he
to
said
figure it
every
out.
10 years, 10 pounds. So, okay, let's say we marry at 30, right?
Yeah.
And she lives till 80, right? So, like 50 pounds then? Come on.
No,
No.
but she best life.
Best life.
Oh, you was in love?
That your best debt.
Jesse, all I am hearing you is against happiness though.
I guess I'll be
Yeah, against the guilt and happiness. All they want to have is a little tick guilt summer.
Oh my
What's
god.
wrong with tick guilt summer?
Even though I like things.
Take kill summer, yes.
Tick guilt summer. You know you do
A
a
little,
little.
Now you have to be health conscious.
a little handles and thing, eh?
Yeah, a little bit. Hold it too.
Now I think like
Shiny come there.
Is that what you see? Then no, this is when them gonna push you beyond your limit because you can now lift them up, let them stand on your back, do a little push up.
And force my back. Eh? Do you understand?
My back. Oh, my back.
Sweat me, right?
but a question to ask these girls, Jassy, is like these kind of questions because certain people let themselves go at certain ages,
Yeah.
and people still want their spouse to accept them and that.
That is the thing.
So I find like those are the questions like in a relationship
Yeah,
or
but-
like before a relationship. You say,
Yeah,
are
you
we
need to
health
talk about
conscious?
certain
Okay,
things.
but not the way Jassy.
Not the way the way Jassy went about it was really wrong.
How?
Let's say you having a conversation with somebody
You're sick?
and you and you're in a relationship and you ask the person like, Do you have any health condition? I'm going to ask that.
No, I don't know. Well,
I would
you
say
looking
like
for bills.
if you-
I will be asking that.
No. Like, you have to, at least if you're going to ask that, at least be comfortable with this person.
Yeah.
So you can't ask me on my first date,
Alright,
Why
to
is
be
your
fair,
you have any health conditions or
What's your BMI? Like, that's
no, I'm not even gonna ask BMI because I would be able to create a little gauge by what I see. Alright?
Because you know everything.
Yeah, more or less. But on a reels, the health condition question, a serious question.
It is.
When,
Yes, but
yeah.
you know you had to suss out the consequences.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
Right,
at least
so-
only until you realize it's somebody you're gonna have a family with, then after question.
So,
Other than that, I know your business.
so I
Mind
keep
your
going on
business.
dates on them.
Mind your business.
Why my business? I spending money.
Oh, you spending money to mind people's business.
That's why I say I spending money on weekly dates. You know?
And you cannot ask that
And I
question.
cannot ask that question.
No, not until you realize this
I
person
feel like after,
is somebody.
like you have to be comfortable with somebody to ask.
Some-
No, you can ask. This is
What?
alright.
Okay, so you ain't going to end up with this person, and why were you doing that information?
True.
Okay.
That's why I say you have to be certain. you
Fair
have to
point.
be
Okay,
comfortable
I'll
with
take
the
that.
person.
Yeah, fair point. Fair
You
point.
cannot be like,
Don't
you
meddle
know,
in
starting
my
up the person and
business.
asking them health questions. Like, if you know you're seriously going into a relationship, you have to ask that question.
To me, I sorry, but everybody I talk to with intent, I just ask them about.
Yeah,
that kind of things.
Because you're fast.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, if you ain't
You're
answered,
fast.
no, then I'm
You're
being fast.
fast. Somebody, you're going on to the wrong person.
Nah,
Yeah.
that what they just always say.
You're
They
going
just
on to
always
the
say
wrong
I see.
person.
Yeah, they just always say I see wrong one, you know, or I see one.
Nah,
will
I'm not
change,
saying
yeah.
you're wrong, you know, but I find like you have to be very comfortable to have these kind of conversations. Because
But it's easy to be comfortable. Just
Might as
talk.
well just say, listen, girls, when you come on a date,
Yeah,
bring
like-
your doctor's history. Come on.
if you make a
You
child,
making it
That's
extreme now.
basically what you want because
No.
you want too much.
You want too
It's
much.
just
I want too much.
you
I
want
wouldn't say
too
too much,
much, dude.
A little healthy BMI is too much, Sharks.
You
This
want
reality
too
24.
much. You
No,
want-
I support you there. I just find like after a certain weight, it's too much.
All I'm saying is, best
You cannot gain like 30
Touch,
pounds.
which one is your pediatrician? Which one is your doctor? And you link with them and say you want a history because you want too much.
Wow.
That don't concern you until you know you looking, okay, there's somebody I want to have a family with.
Yeah, but
Then
then
we
a lot
ask-
of feelings done get involved in it.
No, you catching feelings fast. Yeah, what's your...
You getting tired.
You
Yeah.
better
I don't even talk about me, huh?
You
That is the
touching
sad thing, huh?
feelings out here right now, boy. Woo.
But you see, alright, you talk about for like yourself there. But on average, no, it don't work so. On
How
average,
does it work that
second
way?
date our food could get eaten and things. So is yeah. So, like that's the reality.
What kind of girls going on to a Jassy?
No, that's serious. That's the reality. That's the reality.
I find
So
that's
Yeah,
my
but if
question.
I mean, that is why I was asking
anytime that
questions
happen
only.
on a second date, then you know for sure it's that somebody want to try with.
Yeah, I find anybody want to have like children.
That is a
or something,
fair point,
you
but-
could ask that question. If
But
you know it's just
what's the percentage of women off the top of your head who not going to be?
that's a different.
That was it. That's a different topic. There.
So we could,
But you get what I'm saying? Or no?
that's a different topic.
You been what's how you speak girls from?
Yeah. Ole area there.
No,
And
no,
this
no,
is
no.
this is how we come back to how we take his two things.
Yeah, serious song. No, but on our reels, no, yeah, we agree to disagree, whatnot on different things, right? But ultimately, the whole purpose of asking the
This
question,
was for help.
yes, to point out, like basically what you helped,
Yeah.
you know?
I feel like yeah, everything is with us like that.
No, yeah, but I'm
I
not a fitness person. I just pulling up little research that I see. You know?
I just think like
And I know like people literally this is the era when most people are health conscious. You see more people doing
no,
shakes and things like
I
I don't know where I just really been
we
with
ask
them.
we ask these questions. We ask these questions to point out like health conscious in a while because I feel
Yeah.
like well if
Nobody just say let me go and get diabetes.
No,
right.
somebody
But
would
he did
say-
have it to a point to
But
that direction.
That's
Okay,
what
and
we
not
say.
everybody does have that. I mean, we just had the
Your girl would
payments
say,
to the
let me go down the road and buy a
double
gyro.
and say, yeah, but how often we just buy gyro?
Would buy gyro 1 week, would buy KFC.
That's Iron Man. Iron Man is buying them thing often. Like, how often? No. I eat so much food often.
Well,
Mostly.
okay, Jill, but that is you.
That's
But
a
right, and
health
I'm
conscious.
saying that.
But Jill, are you take my point?
My point.
Thank you.
So,
Thank
yes.
you.
So I'm not tech.
No, you're not. No. So you're fighting for them, but you're not part of their struggle now, you know?
Ooh, now they're struggling. Now they're struggling. Come down, man.
It's not struggle. It's
How does a struggle? Thickness is not a struggle. You have to embrace it.
I don't think I don't think
Clearly, you want to have two bony, funny legs squeezing your neck. It's okay.
it's okay.
so what are you doing squeezing my neck?
That's it.
Don't you want to eat food on Saturday?
Wow.
And grab the shin and grab the head at the same time.
Alright, well alright, so basically I don't even know where the conclusion ended up being.
The conclusion is thick thighs save lives.
Alright, well, I guess so. Because
I just say be health conscious. That's my thing. If you go in a relationship with somebody, I like thick girls. I not even disputing the fact. I just think like you have to be health conscious in relationships because nobody don't want their significant other to gain weight,
And
gain
let
excess
themselves
amount of
go
weight,
now,
and let themselves
you know?
go now. That is like my common ground I want to go.
Yeah.
But therefore, when you're seeing it about to happen,
You point it out. But you just say that on my business?
No. I tell you, the history before you get involved, the history is not your business.
But when you get involved, you
But you have to try to understand why is it happening, and if you are the cause,
Well, that's why I was asking her if she's sick.
Yeah, that's it. So
that's it. You
Alright.
cannot use the word sick, dude.
yeah, you can say.
Alright, ill. I don't know.
Just
I don't know. Whatever synonym you want.
Don't worry, we will work on you. We will work on you.
Alright.
Alright guys, it's your boy Kibre from Like Mind Podcast. Hope you're enjoying the content so far. Let us know your thoughts, let us know your likes, your dislikes, continue to like, share and subscribe and support us.